My Muslim brothers and sisters, what if I told you the fire you fear the most is the one you feed daily without noticing? The grave is real, judgment is real, and Jahannam is real. But here's the twist. Most people won't fall in because they were clueless. They fall in because they thought they had time. So if you're watching this right now, consider it mercy. Because a heart Allah wants to save is a heart He still reminds. Let's talk about Jahannam properly. Not as one place, but 7 levels, each with a fire that matches the crimes of the heart. Level 1, Jahannam. This is the first gate. The least intense compared to the rest, but don't get it twisted. Least intense in hell is still beyond any fire in this world. This fire is for believers who carried faith, but carried sins heavier than their repentance. The grave squeezes first, the scale weighs next. The fire here punishes to purify. Why fire? Because sins like delaying prayer, gossip, small lies, and carelessness slowly burn the soul's light. So Allah lets fire cleanse what you let the dunya stain. Modern example, you know when you say, "I'll pray later" because you're watching a video? Or when you roast someone in a group chat just to fit in? That's the fuel for this fire. You believed in Allah, but you lived like Salah was optional. The punishment matches the sin. A neglected heart needs heat to wake it up again. Ask yourself honestly, is this the level you're casually earning points for? It gets worse, way worse. Level 2, Laza. The name literally means a blazing flame. This fire doesn't just burn the outside, it burns honor, ego, and denial. This is for those who saw truth but smirked at it, who heard reminders and felt nothing but irritation. Scholars say this fire is for arrogant rejection, not accidental ignorance. Why does the punishment match the sin? Because arrogance is like a flame inside the heart already, so Allah makes the outside match the inside you refuse to fix. Modern example. That guy who mocks religion in the name of being logical, or calls Islamic reminders old school, or thinks submitting to Allah is weak energy. That's Laza mentality. This fire burns pride because pride burned obedience first, not feeling guilt when warned. That's not confidence, that's danger. Level 3, Sakar. This fire consumes hope, not to end the soul, but to trap it between life and death. Scholars explain that the people here are those who abandoned core obligations while knowing their weight, especially salah and charity. The Quran quotes them admitting, "We were not among those who prayed, nor those who fed the poor." Their regret speaks, but it speaks too late. Why fire? Because missing prayer is missing light. Missing charity is missing mercy. So Allah removes both, leaving only the roar of consequence. Modern example. People who flex wealth online but ignore hungry relatives. People who chase trends but never chase sincerity. The punishment matches the sin. No prayer, no charity, no spiritual oxygen. A believer should shake before this level, not in it. Next level targets what you love the most. Level 4, Al-Hutama. This one means the crusher. The fire here breaks from within before it breaks the body. Islamic scholars explain this is for those who worshipped status, influence, and material gain, and treated people like stepping stones. Why fire that crushes? Because greed crushes compassion first. The heart that looked down on others gets broken by the thing it broke others for. Modern example, the one who humiliates others to feel superior, the one who only respects people with benefit, the one who ignores justice if it slows their personal goals. The punishment matches the sin. A shattered heart meets a shattering fire. Level 5's Al-Jahim. This fire is loud, overpowering, constant. Scholars say this is for people who were too arrogant to submit, thinking intelligence or power made them untouchable. Why fire that rages? Because their arrogance raged first. They burned humility, so Allah lets the fire roar without mercy. Modern example. The one who debates to win, not to learn. The one who rejects guidance because it didn't come from someone they admire. The one who thinks, "I already know enough." The punishment matches the sin. The self-idolized mind meets a fire that ignores its cries. Being unshakable without Allah is being unprotected without Allah, almost at the deepest pit. Level 6, As-Sa'ar. This fire targets oppressors, not just sinners who recruited others into sin. Those who spread injustice, corruption, manipulation, and chaos. Scholars explain this is for people who made others spiritually weak with them. Why choking fire? Because they choked truth for others. They made guidance suffocate around people, so Allah makes their consequence suffocating too. Modern example. Influencers who normalize haram. Leaders who deceive for gain. People who ruin hearts publicly while polishing theirs publicly. The punishment matches the sin. You spread spiritual smoke, you breathe eternal smoke. If your content weakens faith, it's not entertainment. It's liability. Level 7, Al-Hawiyah. the deepest pit. Scholars call it the home of the worst hypocrites, those who pretended to be guided while secretly betraying guidance, misleading others while appearing righteous. Why fire plus falling? Because hypocrisy is spiritual freefall. They fell away from sincerity long before death, so Allah lets them fall into consequence without ground or escape. Modern example, the one who posts Islamic quotes for likes but mocks believers in private. The one who shows religion as aesthetic, not truth. The one who uses reminders to look guided, not to be guided. The punishment matches the sin. A falling heart meets a falling end. So now you know, 7 levels. 7 fires, 7 reflections of the heart's crimes. The question isn't, which level is the scariest? The question is, which level am I starving right now? So I never enter? May Allah make us among those who hear reminders, not those who become reminders.